Well, I think we are all communists most of the time. We just don't realize it. Yeah, what I mean by that is this. We have this idea that communism means state control, collective property, but the original sort of motto, it doesn't even come from Marx, it's Louis Blanc, and he probably got it from the workers' movement from before that, was communism just means from each according to their abilities, to each according to their needs. Well, anybody trying to solve a problem, to cooperate, actually acts like a communist in that sense. I mean, if you're working for Bechtel and someone's fixing a pipe and someone says, hand me the wrench, you don't say, yeah, what do I get for that? I mean, you actually give the guy what he needs if you're able to, because you're all trying to solve the same problem. When there's a natural disaster, everybody kind of reverts to communism. Yeah, so in everyday life, in fact, they are communist, much though they hate to admit it, much though they might sometimes try to mitigate against it. So in a sense, capitalism is simply a bad way of organizing communism. We're all already communists half the time, So the question is expanding the zone of communism, but also, you're never going to expand it to everything. There's always going to be other principles, as I argue in Debt. There's exchange will always have a place. There'll always be some kind of competition. There'll always be some kinds of hierarchy, at the very least with children, But it's more like, what would be a good way of managing all these things? What would be a good way of managing communism? And it's the same thing as I say about anarchism. Anytime you work out a problem without calling the police, you're being an anarchist. Anarchism, communism, they all already exist. It's just how much of it. All we differ about is how large that zone can be expanded to.